Yo, 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 guys, it's Steph and Joe with TICTACGO, and today for episode 4 of the Antiques Roadshow, we are going to take you all the way to Blissfield, Michigan. Alright guys, so Blissfield has many and plenty of different antique stores. The first one that we're going to go into today for episode 4 is the Antique Mall, which is also known as Decades. So we're going to, as always, find our top 5 different items that we want to look at, take it home, and see if they are deals or no deals. Let's go. Alright guys, so the first item that we're going to look at today is an Avon 1974 aftershave pipe that was actually shaped in a corncob. So the corncob pipes were actually a real thing for men back in the 1800s when times were tough. They still wanted to have their smoking pipe, but they had to get creative on how to make one. So that's where the corncobs came in play. Now this one at the store was empty. It still had no aftershave in it, but we could still see if it was a deal or no deal. Now looking at some of them here, you saw an empty one for $5.52. Here's another one for $10 plus $10 delivery, but that one did have the original box. Here I could tell there was one filled with the aftershave for $35 plus $5.50 delivery, and another one here for $16.99 with the box. The one at the store was $2.50, which is relatively cheap, and I think would be a great addition, especially if you collect vintage bottles like this.
Alright guys, so here we've got a pretty cool and unique item. It is a mask from Ghoulsville. It's a horror Halloween mask. It's vintage inspired, so it's not really a super old antique, but it's vintage inspired. But these are collectible. There's a great market for these, and just kind of taking a look and doing some comparable pricing, you'll see here what we came to a conclusion. But I think this may have even been on Svengoolie if you ever watch Me TV. Kind of cool here, but is it a deal or is it not a deal? So we took a look and we did find a couple of comparable options. $85 plus tax and shipping here online. Another one, $85, $45 shipping, yikes. Another one here, $75. So you've got your shipping and handling, your tax. You've kind of seen the bottom end prices here that we have. $75 at the antique shop. This is indeed a great steal and a deal. So a really cool piece here. Garner up that Halloween mask collection and get ready for the Halloween holidays. Pretty cool item here.
Alright, this next item that we're going to look at is called depression glass, and you probably have seen it if you've been in an antique shop before. A lot of people collect depression glass, and it's something that was made during the Depression era. And how can you tell if it's depression glass? Because there is a lot of different reproductions out there made to look like the authentic depression glass. And some things you can tell is to look for small bubbles or lines on the base of each piece. So definitely you want to look at, especially if you want to make sure you're buying that authentic era of depression glass. Now here you can see this vendor in particular had a lot of like the amber color, pink color, green. They did have it labeled as Madrid glass, and that is also in 1976 there was a reproduction I should say, that was made in 1976 to look just like the era from 1932 to 1933 glass of the original set. So this vendor in particular, I'm not sure if they are authentic Depression era or if it was reproduction. I don't see that 76 on there, so it very well could be the original production of glass there. Now how much does depression glass cost? Here there was one from the Hawking Glass Company between 1935 to 1938. Said it's often valued between $30 and $40, but let's look at some actual listings right now. Here's a lot of 26 pieces. Here is a 1938 bowls for $80. Here you can see just one round hot plate Madrid is $169 plus $10 tax. Free shipping on that one. Here's a set of 10 glass dinner plates for $199. Here's some amber, which I love that amber color. That's $110. So it's really all over the board here. The ones at the store were $5 to $8 each, and either way, reproduction or not, I say this is a good deal and definitely worth picking up.
So our next item is a wild hog / boar head that we found in this antique shop. And here's a picture of the animal. You can kind of see when we compare to the structure here of the jawline, the fangs, the teeth. Kind of a neat piece here. Pretty rare, and you don't see these every day. So let's take a look and discuss, is it a deal or no deal? So some comparable comps that we found, $69 here for this one. Online, another one for $180, and obviously there's different sizes, I'm sure, you know, that you're going to find over the course of, you know, your shopping and browsing. Here's one for $120. So kind of something to keep in mind, different sizes, different structures, they're not all the same. But if this is something that's up your alley for $68.50, yes, it is a great steal of a deal, and you can add that boar head / hog head to your mantle.
Okay, the next and last item of the day is going to be a vintage slot machine. Now, slot machines are something that you may come across as well when you go into different antique shops. You'll see some that are maybe older than others. This one right here in particular is a 2002 Babel machine, which was made in Japan by the company Electro. So here, this is probably a really good idea if it's something that you like to play slot machines, but you don't really want to leave the comfort of your own home or necessarily spend your own money. You know, obviously then from the upfront cost, you could hit a jackpot as many times as you want from your basement, wherever. So Babel, it looks like a pretty good machine. Can't tell if it's all in working order because there was no outlet by it, but can only assume that the integrity of it is intact. Everything else looks good from the outside. You can see some Japanese writing right there. Now let's go ahead and take a look and see what we can find on prices. Now this one in particular right here is $150 plus delivery, it would be, or shipping fee. And there were no active current listings, so these are all previous listings. So I'm not sure on the time frame. This one here, $299 plus, again, shipping. And that could probably hurt you in the long run on such a big item. The one at the store was $295, which I'd say is an overall good deal. So definitely worth the pickup if that's what you're looking for.
So thank you everyone for tagging along with us here in downtown Blissfield. And you can just see by the layout of the town here, lots of cool stuff. We were not able to go into the pack rat. Unfortunately, they were closed. We will definitely be circling back and checking. The next time they're open, we will pay them another visit and film another top 5. But in the meantime, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you click that like button, subscribe, leave us a comment, and make sure to tune in.